We have given triangle and we have to complete the statements. First, let's look to our diagram. We see that AD is congruent to CD. Why? Because we have 2 marks of segment AD and 2 marks on segment CD. It means that AD segment is congruent to CD. What it means? It means that D is the midpoint of segment AC. So we can write that D is the midpoint of AC segment. What else we have given here? We have 1 mark on segment AE and 1 mark on segment BE. It means that these 2 segments are congruent too, and E is the midpoint of segment AB. So we can write that AE segment is congruent to BE, and it means that E is the midpoint of AB segment. What else? On segment BF and CF we have 3 marks. So it means that BF is congruent to CF and F is the midpoint of segment BC. So we can write that BF segment is congruent to CF segment. So we can write that F is the midpoint of BC segment. Now, if we know that D, E, F points are the midpoint of segments of our triangle, we can use Midsegment Theorem, which tells us that the segment connecting the midpoints of 2 sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is half as long as that side. So if we have first statement that segment, we have to find to which segment EF is parallel. EF segment, if this segment, is parallel to AC segment by Midsegment Theorem. So we can write that EF is parallel to AC segment, and we have this by Midsegment Theorem. One more time. The segment connecting the midpoints, we see that this segment connecting the midpoints, E is the midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of CB of these 2 sides of triangle is parallel to the third side. This is our third side. E and F are the midpoints of AB and CB. Or we can say BC, it's the same. So because E and F are the midpoints of segment AB and BC, it means that this segment EF is parallel to third segment AC. So next question, we have to find to which segment CB segment is parallel. So again by the same theorem, because we have that E is the midpoint of AB segment and D is the midpoint of AC segment, it means that CB or BC segment, we can say it is the same segment, is parallel to ED, or you can write DE is the same. So because we have C on the side, so let's put that DE. It's parallel to DE segment by the same theorem, by Midsegment Theorem. Next statement, we have segment DF. DF segment, we see that D point is midpoint of AC segment and F is midpoint of BC segment. We have given this. So it means that DF is parallel to third segment AB by the same theorem, Midsegment Theorem. So we can write that DF is parallel to AB segment by Midsegment Theorem. Why? One more time. Because D is the midpoint of AC segment and F is the midpoint of B segment, it means that segment DF is parallel to third segment. Third segment of our triangle is AB. So next question, we have to find AD. AD is this segment. What we can say about AD? That AD is, we have given that AD segment is congruent to CD segment. So we can write that AD is equal to CD. Because we have these 2 marks, it means that AD segment is congruent to CD segment. What else we can say? That AD is 1/2 of AC, we can write. Because AD is congruent to CD, so AD is 1/2 of AC. And next question, we have to find AE. We have AE segment and we know that AE is congruent to BE because we have this 1 mark, so we can write that AE is equal to BE. And what else? Because AE is equal to BE, so we can write that AE is 1/2 of segment AB. This is my solution.